Hi, I'm Sarah of whynot8.wordpress.com, and this is a double pamphlet tutorial. Now, a single pamphlet is just a stack of paper folded in half and sewn in the gutter. You can see my knot here. And you can sew it directly to the cover or paste the cover on later. This is a double pamphlet, and it's a little more interesting as far as the spine goes. You can see the stitches here, not quite as visible on the pamphlet, but it's a little heftier. The spine is thicker, you've got more real estate to work with inside of your book. Here's what you're going to need. 6 sheets of 9x12 sketchbook paper, 1 sheet 8.5x11 cardstock, an awl or paper piercer, anything sharp to punch a hole. A paper cutter or scissors will do just fine. Binder clips, an embroidery needle, one with a nice big eye, linen thread or whatever kind of thread you have, bone folder or butter knife, PVA or white glue, just not Elmer's, it's too brittle, a glue brush, scratch paper, and some sort of weight like a big fat book. Step 1. Cut your paper down to size. First, you're going to cut your 9x12 paper into 3-inch strips. Step 2. Fold your signatures. Divide your 18 strips into 2 groups of 9 and fold them in half. These are called signatures. Step 3. Cut your cover paper in half. Step 4. Score and fold your covers. You'll want to score 1 inch in from each edge on 3 sides. On the spine side, come in 1.25 inches. Use your bone folder to make these creases nice and sharp. Step 5. Miter the corners. Cut your corners off at a 45-degree angle. Be sure to cut just outside of the creases you just made. Step 6. Punch holes. Using your awl or paper piercer, punch 3 holes into one of the covers. This will become your template. The binder clips will help you keep everything together as you're punching. Try not to poke yourself, but if you do, your saliva will get the blood off the paper. Step 7. Sew. Measure your thread 3 times the width of your book. Put the signatures against each other, starting in the center hole of the rear signature, go to the center hole of the front signature. Now go from front to back using the bottom hole. Go back to front using the top hole, not the middle hole. Now you're going to go front to back through the center hole. This is your second time through the center hole. You want 1 thread on either side of that thread that runs through the gutter. This way you can tie a square knot on top of it. A square knot is right over left, left over right. Step 8. Glue down your end sheets. Glue down the flaps first and smooth them down really well with your bone folder, a butter knife, or your thumbnail. When you glue out paper, you want to be sure that you never run your brush parallel to the edge of the paper. This stretches the edge and makes it wavy, which will cause wrinkles when you press it down. Step 9. Press overnight. Smooth those end sheets down really well and put the book under something heavy overnight to prevent the covers from warping. here you have your finished book. Quick and simple, but good enough to satisfy the make gene. The end. El fin. Be sure to visit whynot8.wordpress.com for more tips and tutorials. Thanks, y'all!